24 part of when you fell for a dangerous man and your possessive best friend was obsessed with you. Author point of view. You had been following Jimin all around to convince him for the plan, but he was not even listening to you. Jan, you should help me. Jimin, this is help that I am doing right now. Jimin, Mark did not hurt you because Jungkook always had offered them the baby. And now, when there is nothing like that, then Mark might just use you. Sadness covered your face, no matter what circumstances were. But for a day, you had dreamt about a normal life with Taehyung and your child. Jan, I said I have a plan. Jimin, the first, ask to Taehyung. He even needs to know the misunderstanding about your face changed colors. Jan, how will I tell him? He stepped near you and held you by your shoulders. Jimin, it's not your fault, Jan. He will be hurt, definitely. He was happy, but we have a lot to sort out. Jan, I know, maybe it's for good. He smiled and wrapped you for a hug. Jan, so you will take me to Mark, right? Breaking the hug, he rolled his eyes. Jan, you said you loved me. Jimin, I do love you, but I will not let you go. Ta, where? Taehyung appeared like a ghost. Jimin stepped back. Jan, you woke up? Getting closer, he pulled you in himself and on your head. Da, what's going on? Jimin, we called the doctor and Jimin looked at you. Jan, she said I am not. Da, what? He was beyond shocked. Da, what are you saying, Jan? Jan, I don't know how the team of doctors called by Jungkook misunderstood, but this is the truth. It took him minutes to absorb this new reality. He looked sad. After an hour, Taehyung was in kitchen, gulping down second mug of coffee. Shan, there is something else I want to share. His head turned towards you. Jimin, excuse me. Coming out of his chair, he was about to leave when you held his hand. You pleaded with eyes to stop. What now? Jimin, she will tell you, but I am not interested in seeing you crashing down this house. Was he being over dramatic? Well, Taehyung can actually do that. You were tired of arguing day and night. Da, tell me, Shan, Jimin, stay. He looked at his hand in yours and nodded. Getting back to his seat, he gestured you to start. You told him about your plan, and he really was about to start destruction. Da, don't even think again. He warned you. Jan, we are not that weak, Taehyung. If we do it together. Da, no. Da, wait, were you planning this without me? He looked at Jimmy and he shook his head. Then he looked at you and you did the same. Da, whatever, forget it. Jan, help us or we will do it alone. He glared at you, not believing your words, and you gave him a daring look. Da, you will not. Jan, you cannot stop me. He huffed and threw another glass on the wall that you expertly ignored while sipping at his coffee. Jimin, let me talk to Jade. Da, he will never help us, Jimin. Keep aside your anger issues. You and Jimin contacted team members for help and they were coming here any second. You cannot believe that you dared to came here. Standing in that huge palace you were waiting for your father Mark. Small sweat droplets formed on your forehead that you whipped away. Jimin grabbed your hand in his. Jimin, relax. I am here with you. After waiting for half an hour, Mark, you surprised me, my daughter. I thought you ran. Jan, why would I run away from my father? He looked at Jimin. Mark, you may leave now. I will take care of her. Jan, he will be here. I want to see mother. Mark nodded and gestured you to follow him. He stopped in front of a door. You pushed the key in the hole and opened the door. She was still there, eyes closed and feet above from the ground. You looked at Jimin, and Mark's eyes narrowed at you too. An arrow with a whooshing sound tore through air and pierced into Mark's chest. He fell back due to impact. Jimin held your hand and pulled you inside that small room and closed the door. Jimin, we don't have much time. Jan, I will be fast. Leaving his hand, you looked at that bubble in which Ava was caged. A loud thud on the door flinched you both. Jimin turned you towards himself when you took a step towards Ava. Jimin, Jan. He stared in your eyes and his hands cupped your face. Jimin, please don't die. You forced a smile. Jan, okay. He hugged you tightly. Jan, I never expected that I can be friends with you. Jan, you are a pure soul, a perfect partner who always helped me. Jimin, don't act like these are your last words. Separated and on your forehead. He again stared all over your face. Your pulse quickened when his eyes stopped at Jan. I should go now. Stepping back, you jumped in that bubble. It was a dark, constructed alley where you were. Looking back, you saw a hollow, shining space from where you came. Ava, finally. You bounced at your place. A heavenly, beautiful woman was sitting on a stone near the stream. Ava, my child, you came to save me. She stood on her feet. Jan, save you from what? She was approaching you and your feet stumbled on uneven ground. Ava, you are here to kill me, right? Your eyes widened and hand went to the weapon hidden under the shirt you were wearing. Jan, no, Ava. Mark kept me to himself all life, claiming it his love. And now when I died, he still wants me back. Pity me, I cannot even die. She was now just a step away. Her fairy dress, sweet voice, and soft eyes lessened your fear. Ava, I was the worst mother. Mark sent you away the moment you born, and I never get to meet you again. She touched your face, and emotions flooded through you. Ava, you grown up so well, Jan, prettier than me. I wish your fate never follow mine. You blinked, and a tear rolled down from your eye. Jan, it's your throat hurt. Ava, if Jungkook gets you, your life will be no different than me. Ava, kill me and save everyone. That is exactly why you came here. But now, thoughts you had to fight, and she will be same as Mark. But she turned out to be a helpless mother. You shook your head. It's unfair. I never met you my whole life, and now when I am here, then it's to kill you. When you are already dead. You sobbed, and she forwarded her hand to pull out the dagger. Placing it in your hand, she nodded while her eyes fixed on yours. Jan, I cannot. Ava, I am in pain, my daughter. My soul had been imprisoned here, and it's painful. Free me, please. Jan, I am sorry. Ava, you need to be stronger. A war is waiting for you after this, but never step back. You will not roar like me for someone's obsession. Your lips sealed in a thin line, and fingers tightened around the dagger. She was holding your hand, and the next moment she pulled it towards herself. It was placed in her heart. You shook your head as she smiled with her bright eyes. Many thoughts clouded your mind. You were meeting your mother for the first time. You had not hugged her for once, and she was leaving. Mom, that word slipped from your lips, and her hand left yours. Mommy loves you so much. You violently shook your head and rubbed your eyes, hating the tears that were blurring your vision. Jan, no, don't go. Ava, I am sorry, princess. She was turning in small petals that were flying away in the valley. Jan, no, you yelled when she was gone. To be continued. I skipped a day and it's still short. Sorry for that, but I really got teary eyes while writing the second half. Thanks for watching and love you, Army.